Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, the ODM party yesterday made changes to its leadership following the appointment of Ali Hassan Joho, Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya, John Mbadi, and Opiyo Wandayi to the cabinet. But one name was missing from those who were appointed to serve the party: the name of Babu Owino. Because majority of ODM members had actually expected Babu Owino to be appointed to serve the party. Because Babu Owino is probably the most popular ODM member as we speak today. And most people had hoped that pairing Babu Owino and Sifuna at the national level was going to really help the party. And number two, Babu Owino is one of the few ODM members who have really suffered for the party. I don't know whether there is any other individual who has been arrested in the name of the party more than Babu Owino. And of course, most of ODM party's members also had hoped that Babu Owino was going to be appointed based on his age to appease the agencies. But that did not happen. So the question is, why do you think Raila Odinga and ODM party decided to make those changes without including Babu Owino? That's exactly what I want to reveal to you guys in this particular video. But first of all, let us go through the statement which ODM party released after its Central Management Committee made those appointments. This is the statement. The ODM Central Committee held a meeting this afternoon to deliberate on matters affecting the leadership of the party in light of vacancies created in its leadership following the resignation of our two deputy party leaders, our national chairman, the secretary for political affairs, and a member of the party's elections coordinating committee. Needless to say, these vacancies have attracted immense interest from across our members. So even the party itself is acknowledging the interest, and majority of ODM members were actually mentioning the name of Babu Owino. We wish to thank all those who offered themselves to serve, acknowledging that many of them have already been of great service to the party. Whilst not all of us can lead at the same time, we wish to encourage those who may not get the nod that there will always be space for all of you to contribute. I don't think they were addressing any other person other than Babu Owino. And it proceeds. The meeting has resolved to make the following recommendations to the National Executive Committee in order to fill these vacancies. Number one, Honorable Kakota Maimai, Kajiado East, is now the Secretary for Special Program and Social Welfare. I think he's taking over from Memusi, who has crossed over. Rehab Robi Migori, Secretary of Publicity and Information. Honorable Rosa Buyu, Secretary for Political Affairs. She takes over from Wandayi. Honorable Ruth Odinga, Deputy Organizing Secretary. I think that the fact that Raila Odinga is now exiting, he needs a close eye there. Honorable John Ariko, MP, Vice Chairman. He comes from Turkana South MP. And I know why he's been promoted. One of the ODM vice chairmen is currently the governor for Turkana, really messed up with Raila Odinga and shifted. And you remember, the lady who saved Raila Odinga, who really talked in support of Raila Odinga when the governor really almost frustrated Raila Odinga's event, has been appointed to the cabinet. And now Raila Odinga is appointing another Turkana as the vice chairman, which means Raila Odinga has a keen interest in Turkana. Honorable Otiende Amolo MP has been appointed one of the vice chairmen. I think it takes over from Simba Arati. Simba Arati was ODM vice chairman. And Honorable Gladys Wanga, Her Excellency Gladys Wanga, is now the national vice chairman or chairperson. The fact is, Gladys Wanga really pushed and mobilized the women to take up this position. Number 8 is Honorable Otsosi, Honorable Simba Arati, and His Excellency Abdul Somad Sharif Nashir, deputy party leaders. Initially, there were plans to create 4 positions for the deputy party leaders. One of them was supposed to be Sifuna, and then someone else was going to be the Secretary General. I don't know why they changed it, because they wanted Sifuna to be the one, because Sifuna, is based in Nairobi, and as a deputy party leader, he was going now to be the one running the affairs of the party. But we all agree that Sifuna has served ODM Party in the capacity of the Secretary General to the best of his ability. I doubt if there's any other former Secretary General of ODM Party who has given it all to the party than Sifuna. Maybe you can compare to Anyang' Nyong'o. Of course, this was Ababu Namwamba, but Ababu Namwamba almost sold the party to William Ruto. As you may have noticed, the Central Committee has proposed 3 names for deputy party leader. We will be making a recommendation to the NEC and the National Governing Council to make the necessary changes to our constitution to this effect. You get that? Edwin Sifuna, Secretary General. Maybe I need to make correction. There were recommendations to create 3 positions for the deputy party leader, not 4. They were mentioned. One of them was supposed to be Edwin Sifuna, of course, Arati, and Abdul Somad Nasir. But why do you think ODM Party decided to overlook Babu Owino? That's exactly what I want to explain to you guys in this particular video. But before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or 2, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your M-Pesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, why do you think ODM Party, and Raila Odinga for that matter, locked Babu Owino out of ODM leadership changes? Let me just take a sip of this. I want to thank the guy who bought for me this coffee. He left it Lakeside Coffee, Aleke City. So thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, why do you think Raila Odinga decided to lock out Babu Owino? Because if you look at it, Babu Owino is one of the most popular ODM leaders we have in the country today. Babu Owino probably is one of the ODM leaders who has traversed the entire country. Babu Owino is probably the only ODM leader after Raila Odinga who is acceptable nationally. Babu Owino can go to Pokot, Babu Owino can go to Turkana, Babu Owino can go to Limuru, Babu Owino can go to any part of the country, and Kenyans will recognize him. But despite that, he's still being locked out. Why? Number one is because of Raila Odinga succession politics, both in Luo Nyanza and at the national level. Let me ask you, Raila Odinga has left the political scene. Joho and Oparanya are in government, which means they can't hold party position. Who do you think can be the ODM leader, party leader? I know a few guys who have shown interest. Number one, James Orengo is keen on that position. Babu Owino is keen on that position. Of course, even Gladys Wanga has offered to be the ODM party leader in the absence of Raila Odinga. At the national level, those are Luos. At the national level, Simbarati was being projected to succeed Raila Odinga as the party leader. But now assuming, let's just assume, the ODM party decided that Babu Owino was going to be, let's say, one of the deputy party leaders. You know, that was going to give Babu Owino a head start, an edge over the rest, because it's already popular, everything. So I think those in the party were not comfortable with Babu Owino being given a national platform, because Babu Owino is already creating his own political platform at the national level. And I know this pressure to lock out Babu Owino, probably there must have been pressure from the Luo leaders who don't believe, who don't want Babu Owino. That's number one. Number two could be attributed to Babu Owino brand of politics. You know, Babu Owino is firebrand. Babu Owino is defiant by nature. Last week, let me see if I can get it. Last week, Babu Owino met with Raila Odinga at Capitol Hill. And to be honest, I called Babu Owino and I asked him whether he's going to be considered for one of the positions. And he told me, for him, he's not going to be given any position. And when he met with Raila Odinga, he was very clear with Raila Odinga that the move to join the government was a wrong move. Let me just tell you what, if I can get that post when Babu met with Raila Odinga. Yes, this is the post I'm looking for. Had a very elaborate meeting with my party leader today on the way forward for the party, youth inclusion in the party structure, and continuity of our opposition role to check on government excesses and be the voice of the people of Kenya. We are with the people. Now, because of Babu Owino's brand of politics, so many ODM leaders are not comfortable with him, because Babu Owino is really causing disruption. At some point, Babu Owino was very clear that he's going to be on the table, and that if he can't be on that table, he's going to break the table. So Babu Owino has clearly decided, now for me, I'm either with the people or against them, because he's realized that these guys are not going to give him space. So his brand of politics is probably what made these guys to lock him out. Number three is the old guards in ODM party. They are not comfortable with Babu Owino. These ODM old guards are never comfortable with any other person who is likely to disrupt their comfort within the party. Babu Owino is disrupting them. Today, Babu Owino was in Migori County. You just saw how he was received. I'm not so sure if there's any other ODM leader who can traverse the country solo. Joho has tried. Oparanya was defeated. Maybe Simbarati can. But Babu Owino is the only one. But there are old guards in the party. Especially where I come from here, in Luo Nyanza here. They don't want Babu Owino completely. They don't want him. Because they know the moment Babu Owino will take the party, there's going to be some kind of generational change. Because Babu Owino would be comfortable working with younger people. And of course, Babu Owino's political moves are also causing serious troubles, serious concern within the party. Because it's going. Babu Owino is going. It's being stopped, but it's going. And Babu is going and just stamping that nobody is going to stand on his way. Now, let's just be honest. Assuming ODM was your party, then you have a member who is telling you, Mimi, there's nothing, I'll go. What would you do? Yeah? You try all possible means to stop him. But the question is, can ODM really stop Babu Owino's wave? Can they? And lastly, I think Babu Owino has also failed in one aspect, which the next time I'll meet with him, I'll share with him. He has failed to really integrate or gain support of some of ODM members. You see, when Raila Odinga was leaving Ford Kenya, because I'm seeing Babu Owino exiting ODM Party and probably running for Nairobi, he had the support of some fellow MPs from Ford Kenya. Babu Owino, in my view, has failed to gain support of, say, for example, if Babu had support of, say, James Orengo, or he had the support of, say, 3 or 4 MPs from Coastal Region, 2 from Western, 1 from Nyanza, 1 from Kisii, 1 from Kam, and he would be moving around. Yeah. So those political moves and his close association with Ndindi Nyoro is also a major concern within ODM Party. So let us wait and see how all these are going to unfold. Until that time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.